How's it going, guys? Just got back from Hooters, watched Hell in a Cell, and I'm here with my Hell in a Cell review. So I will go through the matches like always, and I will let you know who won. First matchup to start off Hell in a Cell was the Viper, Randy Orton, versus the Mexican aristocrat, Alberto Del Rio. Which was actually a great way to start off the pay-per-view. It was a very good match. It was well entertaining. Del Rio seemed to take control off of Ricardo Rodriguez's distraction, and he was using the weak arm of Randy Orton, trying to make him tap out, putting him through the ropes, trying to tangle him up. But that wouldn't work. Del Rio goes for a running leg kick. He whiffs, and on his way down in the corner of the ring, an RKO out of nowhere, Randy Orton defeats Alberto Del Rio to start off Hell in a Cell, which was a pretty decent match, and I'd give it 3.5 out of 5. So the next matchup we got into was for the tag team champions. You had Team Hell No versus Team Rhodes Scholars, and which was not one of my favorite matches. I mean, Team Rhodes Scholars was basically isolating Daniel Bryan from the whole match. Like I said, it wasn't really that interesting. I wasn't really into it, like I was expecting. And like usual, Kane and Daniel Bryan start arguing. They go in at it, and that actually causes them to get DQ'd as Kane did not hear the ref counting. And Team Rhodes Scholars defeats Hell No, but that was by disqualification. So still, your tag team champions, Daniel Bryan and Kane. I am the tag team champions. No, I'm just kidding. I just felt like getting in on that. Intercontinental Championship matchup came on next. It was Kofi Kingston, the new Intercontinental Champion, who won it 2 weeks ago in main event, versus the old Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, which was a pretty decent match. Unlike the I never gave you what I said about the tag team. Tag team match was probably 3 out of 5 stars. But in this Intercontinental match, it was pretty decent. The Miz was trying to attack Kofi Kingston's lower leg. He started taking off the boot, started punching the boot. He even took it off to where he was only in his socks. But out of nowhere, Kofi Kingston hits the Trouble in Paradise and retains his title at Hell in a Cell. In a matchup I would give probably 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then the next matchup we would have would be the United States Championship matchup, which really wasn't announced, but I kind of figured it would be Antonio Cesaro versus Justin Gabriel. And I hate Justin Gabriel. I really don't like his gimmick. He looks like Pretty Boy to me. He got the weird ass hair going on. Very happy that Antonio Cesaro picks up the victory here. And I feel like it would have been pointless for Cesaro to lose it to Justin Gabriel, because this feud is just new. And I think there needs to be different challengers for the United States Championship. But hey, I guess we're going to have to deal with Justin Gabriel for now. So Antonio Cesaro retains, like I said, in a match that I'd give 2.5 out of 5. Next matchup, Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara versus the Primetime Players. This was not on the match card as well. I feel like it was used as a filler match. I didn't see the point of the matchup, but it was a pretty decent matchup. Of course, whenever you see the two high flyers and what I think an up-and-coming team is, the Primetime Players, it's going to be a decent matchup, and I'll give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Like the rest of the pay-per-view, it's been decent, and I'm not really excited with how the pay-per-view is going. Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio pick up the win over the Primetime Players by a 6-1-9. Then we got to the World Heavyweight Championship, where I was expecting my boy to get a cash in here. But once again, a boring matchup because you have two heavyweights going at it. Whenever Big Show's in the ring, I am completely bored shitless, and I hate watching the Big Show wrestle. But the Big Show picks up the victory by getting 2 knockout punches, and he actually kicked out one of a bro kick, but Sheamus kicked out of one WMD, but the second knockout punch proved to be enough, as the Big Show is your new World Heavyweight Champion with no cash-in. Dolph Ziggler still holding onto the briefcase, waiting for a cash-in. Next matchup would be a Triple Threat Divas matchup. Oh yeah, I forgot to give you my rating about the Big Show and Sheamus. Sorry guys. That would definitely be 2.5 out of 5 because I hate the Big Show. But I also don't like Sheamus, so hey, go figure. Triple Threat matchup would come up next for the Divas Championship. Surprisingly, this Divas Championship feud has actually been developed pretty well with the whole situation of Caitlyn getting attacked at last pay-per-view. And I like where this Divas are starting to go now. I used to not like where they're going, but now I get where this is going. This is a very nice feud. A decent matchup, a lot of counters, reverse pins. Caitlyn actually showed off some good moves. I'm kind of surprised because I'm used to not seeing any good wrestling or acting out of Caitlyn. But the girls put up a good match, which I'd probably give 3.5 out of 5, and that's the best match so far today. Like I said, this is a decent pay-per-view at the best. Decent. So Eve retains over Caitlyn and Layla. Then our final matchup, the main event in Hell in a Cell, would be the CM Punk versus Ryback. Now Ryback pretty much was dominating this whole match like he always is. CM Punk was trying to get away, he just couldn't. CM Punk actually got his fair share of hits with the kendo stick. He brought that out, and then that's probably as much as Punk was getting. And then Ryback just started to close in on victory. He got his clothesline. He's starting up to hit CM Punk with the shell shock, and then the referee punches Ryback in the balls. What? What is this? And I was so shocked. The quickest count you've probably seen in WWE history. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk retains off of a punch to the testicle area on Ryback, which didn't make any sense to me. Maybe Paul Heyman paid the refs or something. They're going to use that as the storyline. Who knows? But I did not like how that match has ended. But we figured it was either going to be an interference in this matchup or a bullshit call. And you got a bullshit situation here because nobody wants to end Ryback's streak, and CM Punk can't lose his title because he's supposed to face The Rock at the Royal Rumble. I'll give the WWE. Oh, but wait. What goes on after the match? Ryback gets pissed. The referee and CM Punk can't get out of the cell. Ryback starts nailing people, hitting CM Punk, hitting the ref, and then CM Punk tries to escape. He goes on top of the cell. Yes, on top. Ryback also follows him, and then on top of the cell, shell shocks CM Punk. A really badass ending to a decent pay-per-view, and I keep using that word because that's the only word I can really come up with this pay-per-view. It wasn't that entertaining, and thank God I went to Hooters and only spent $9 for food instead of paying for a $60 pay-per-view. That was not that good. So all in all, you see one title change, and that is the Big Show is the new World Heavyweight Champion. And we still are probably going to have a feud with Ryback, CM Punk, and you might see John Cena probably thrown into the mix. All in all, I will give Hell in a Cell 5 out of 10. It was not that good. I really didn't enjoy it, especially the weird ending with the referee. I did not like how they chose to end that match, but hey, how else are you going to end this match? Because, like I said, you can't ruin what CM Punk and Ryback have going. So that's my Hell in a Cell 2012 review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me how you viewed this pay-per-view and maybe give me your rating on the pay-per-view. And you guys take it easy. Kyle is out.